Okay, let me see if this comes out. I am taking into consideration that part of the social contract of driving is to operate your vehicle in a safe manner. And even right now, I'm engaged in the act of distracted driving because I'm holding a cell phone and making a video recording. But there it is. I am now I'm on my way home from school, having absolutely bombed my third nursing exam. Not that I failed 3 exams in a row. I missed the first one passing grade by about 2 points. The second one I passed. The third one I failed, so I pretty much have to do well on my last 2. I'm like going to be afraid to like look at what my total average is when this exam score comes out. But I know I never gone to the review session before, and I actually went to the review session, and about halfway through I was like, oh my god, I can't. God, take me home. I started getting like anxiety related chest pain, and it's totally not cardiac. I've actually had anxiety for a few years now, and when it gets bad enough where I need a trip to the ER, I start getting this particular type of chest pain. And this is part of the non-pharmaceutical intervention to going to the ER and getting Ativan, which is another thing. I'm out of my emergency Ativan, which I have no refills for, and I would totally have to get in the ER because I don't think my family doctor will renew it, because where I live there is a big problem with drugs. I mean, you know, never mind that my county Republican office is more worried about forced integration than the drug menace. Don't get me started on that. But so for people like me who actually might need a drug intervention for something, you know, the doctor can't just call in a script for Ativan. So this is what it is. And I guess I picked the wrong week to get my flu shot, to have really shitty sleep, and to undertake my beginnings of my apprenticeship in the Thunder Wizard path, because I had my Vedic astrology reading, and it went so well that I really want to take the formal training. So I have another meeting in December to really begin a process by which, you know, I thought would happen next summer when I'm out of school, but, you know, it's not the path itself, it's the fallout from the reading and how the gods and goddesses have been speaking to me and dealing with these issues. Like even today was a kick in the ass from the gods. I mean, just I had to say myself, I had to take complete and 100% responsibility for myself, and for any outcomes and things like that. Like, there's more things I want to say, but I can say that, you know, I can look at every area of my life and see where, like, things are just starting to get out of control. Like, even with my hair, I have to go home and wash my hair and twirl my dreadlocks and kind of make it, you know, a little presentable. This time around, I have very well-groomed dreadlocks before. This is true natty dreadlocks. My hair type went back to what I had in childhood. It was pretty straight, oily. You know, I'm having a completely different dreadlock experience than what you would find with some people. I don't want to get racial, but I might. You know, with what I watch in some of these cultural appropriation videos where, you know, people debate, oh, should white people have dreadlocks and they go on certain people's dreadlocks videos and make fun of them, which is just totally wrong, because my dreadlock experience this time around was like a lot of other white people or people with straight hair. You don't even have to be white to have straight hair, but in that it took a while, and I let it go for, I think, I don't know, a long time. And it's time to wash the hair. It's time. Because you know what made me paranoid? Going on my nursing observations in doing this home health. Let me just tell you, up in this area, they have some straight up hoarders. Some nasty, I mean, some of these homes are nasty. Some homes are nasty, physically nasty, that you would want to vomit. And you know what the thing is that I love what I do, but I know home health isn't for me. And I said to myself, bed bugs, lice. You know, when you are a nursing student, and then you're a nursing student like me, and you know, I'm thinking to myself, I gotta protect myself. My hair, I don't want anything in my hair. I have to keep I wear a turban anyway. I just happen to have it out because it's just one of those days where the anxiety is just like rolling boil, and I just whipped it off when I got in the car. I do wear it for modesty, but I wear it more for like spiritual protection and stuff like that. And even if I said I want to follow this formal, you know, heathen, as a true whatever path, I would still wear my head covering. I would still wear it. So until I have a head full of battle dreads, the head covering stays on, because I'm mortally afraid of things jumping into my hair. And let me just tell you, that's a real concern in the nursing profession these days. You know, I've been talking for about 7.5 minutes, and I think I'm maybe, let me see, I'm maybe about 20 minutes away from home, and my chest pain is like a 1 or 2. So this is very therapeutic. Decided to keep the Renee I. Petronovich. I wanted to call it something else, but I find, like, you know, my videos, I just do all different kind of videos, and I don't want to get stereotyped or typecasted or whatever into like one particular type of video, because I have such diverse interests and I am a diverse personality. Oh, and happy Halloween, by the way. My Halloween present, that was definitely the trick. That exam on GI, musculoskeletal, and some other stuff was definitely my trick. It was a trick up my ass today, okay? But I mean, it's behind me. There's nothing I could do about it. I can't reverse the grade now. And oh my God, that's another video about looking at the past. Yeah, Odin dealt with me hardcore about dealing with the past, and that even right up till last night, he was like, "You will learn this lesson," and it was just like rubbing a dog's face when it makes a poop somewhere inappropriate. Yeah, it was like, oh my God. I was like, no. So I said, I'm not going to treat myself to a pumpkin spice cappuccino. I'm just going to deal with my coffee and my soy milk in it. And I'm giving up my pumpkin spice cappuccinos, and I'm saving the money for charity, because I need to buckle down, and I might have to go the nuclear option, people. The nuclear option. I might have to give up Facebook. I think I'm gonna have to give up Facebook for a while. Okay, this video is approaching like 10 minutes. And talking into my camera like this makes me think like I'm talking to another person in the car. So I could probably go the whole way home talking. But don't mind the insane ramblings of this anxiety-riddled nursing student. Actually, my anxiety is pretty much gone now. So, peace out. Chillax. Don't take this election seriously. I'm voting for McMullen. I'm just putting that out there. After that, I'm kind of like tuning out this week. I have to. It's just it gives me anxiety. It almost sent me to the ER once. Anger and all the rest. And so we need to keep our heads straight. We need to keep our heads straight. I have to pass nursing school. I have to graduate. My 2 weeks in Trinidad and Tobago to visit my grandmother and do some ethnobiology research, informal, and do some interesting little research into Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Teutonic, pagan culture and stuff like that in the Caribbean. It's not going to happen unless I graduate. So all these like little projects that I have planned for myself that I've written down, it's not going to happen if I don't graduate. So, there's that. And, in October, my husband and I have planned our month-long spiritual pilgrimage back to Europe. Once again, I've only been to Europe twice. I need to go more often before it completely goes off the deep end. I don't know what's going on over there anymore. And while the euro is a little bit better against the dollar, I'm going. And that's all not going to happen. These trips that I plan to myself, as well as my trip to Auschwitz and visiting various other concentration camps, it's not going to happen unless I graduate, because I need the salary to back that up. Unless I get like a money miracle or something. So you're probably going to see more videos because I'll be on Facebook less often. Because please, who am I kidding? I'll probably be on Facebook once or twice, but not when I have to study. I'm going to see how it goes. All right, chill, bye.